So I want to cover the real estate that you have and your trust and what to expect there. So when you came in and signed your trust with us, if your real estate was not already in a prior trust, we would have prepared deeds that you signed, and we will have sent those into the county recorder to have those deeds recorded so that the rest of the world knows that your house or your investment property is now in your trust. So in about a month, what you can expect is that you will receive a piece of junk mail, or perhaps two pieces of junk mail. There are some private companies out there who watch the public record, and as soon as a new deed gets recorded, they send a letter off and they ask you to pay them. And in some cases it's $86, may be different in the future, but if you get something that looks like a bill, looks very official, read it closely. In that document, you will see it says something about we are not affiliated with any government agency, and this is a solicitation. So you can safely ignore that document. You've already paid to have your deed recorded, and there's no further payment that you have to make. So the good news is when you get the piece of junk mail, you know that your deed has been recorded, and you can expect in the next few days to get a copy of that deed in the mail. When you get it, that tells you that your house is now in the trust. Hooray! So all you need to do at that point is take that paper that you receive. You can put it in the binder, in the back of your binder. If you ever lost it, it's not a big deal, because in the public record, it's now recorded that your house is in the trust. So at that point, there's nothing left to do with your real estate. One thing to mention is in the future, if you ever decide to refinance that property, some banks will do that and it's not a problem, and they will leave the house in the trust when you do it. There are other banks who want to take the house out of the trust, then do the paperwork to refinance, and what they should do is put it back in the trust for you. So key thing to remember in any future refinance is to talk to the banker and tell them that you want your house to stay in the trust, or if for some reason they want to take it out of the trust, that you want them to put it back in the trust for you. If you're ever unsure and you wonder, I don't know if the bank did that correctly, give us a call. We can check the title records for you to see if the bank put the house back in the trust for you. And of course, if it ever needed to be put back, that's something we could help you with as well. So it's not the end of the world, but it's something to definitely keep an eye on, that that house stays in the trust in the future. In terms of selling a home, there is no negative impact of something being in a trust. It's very simple. When you sign that deed to sell your house to that wonderful offer that you got, you just sign the paperwork, and below your name it's going to have the word trustee, and it will be just like any other property sale.